Hi everybody, Kelly here. I just wanted to send out a video to kind of do some clarification on the matter of how to write down information about hearing and vision specialists on the IFSP. We didn't have some answers for a while, and now we're leaning in a different direction. And it came to my attention at a staff meeting today that I haven't shared the same information with everybody, and I wanted to make sure that we're being consistent. This is also something that you can share with the teams that you work with, because how to record us on the IFSP is a little bit confusing, and everybody would like clarification. Unfortunately, with us, there's not one answer. What's happening right now is a lot of people here on this page of the IFSP under early intervention service are writing hearing specialist or vision specialist. That's actually the role of the person or the title of the person, but it's not the Part C service being provided. And the problem comes in where a physical therapist provides physical therapy and is the physical therapist and is a licensed physical therapist. Everything matches. With us, we are hearing or vision specialist. We are certified teachers, that's our qualification, and the services we provide actually vary. So what you put in this box and what the team puts in this box is going to vary depending on the role and the service you are providing for that particular family. So let me show you a little bit about that. This is the proposed ASIP qualified personnel table, and this gives you a really good rundown on what services we do or can provide. Here first we have assistive technology services, and you can see that hearing and vision specialists can provide these services. And I've highlighted here directly assisting the infant or toddler in selection, acquisition, or use of an assistive technology device. That applies to hearing aids for hearing cochlear implants or vision as well for different vision-related assistive technology. Also coordinating and using those with other therapies, training or technical assistance for the child or the family, and training or technical assistance to professionals. So in a given situation, we may be providing assistive technology. Audiology services are limited to an audiologist. Family training and counseling. Now this is something that everybody was told that they couldn't use in the past, but I have been discussing with ASIP, and at this point it seems feasible for us to use this. It's very general. However, it does say that other qualified personnel may provide these services. We have hearing or vision specialists on this list as people who are qualified to provide the service. And the role is to assist the family in understanding the special needs of the child and enhancing the child's development. My recommendation at this time is that family training be used in a case where there's a child who already has a DSI providing special developmental instruction to that child, perhaps a DDD child. If there's already a DSI on the IFSP, then family training would be a good separate service to list for the hearing or vision specialist. It is similar but not the same, and that would prevent misunderstandings about having two DSIs on a team. Health services provided by a physician or nurse. Medical services, again, physician, nursing services, nutrition services by a dietitian. OT, nice and neat. OT provides OT. Same with PT. Psychology services, psychologist. Now, service coordination, here again, hearing or vision specialists can provide. Sign language and cued language services, a hearing specialist may provide, and there is a lot under this category, so it's been broken down into further sections. You may teach sign language or teach cued language. Again, a hearing specialist can do that. Or there may be teaching auditory or oral language. This is part of the definition in the federal Part C language. So if that is the case and you are working on auditory and oral language instruction, then you can put sign and cued language, although it doesn't look right, as the hearing specialist providing that service. That can also be done by, and most often is done by, a speech language pathologist, and in some cases a trained audiologist. Interpretation is a certified interpreter. Social work is a social worker. Now here we have special instruction. Again, hearing or vision specialists can provide special instruction, and it's in designing learning environments, curriculum planning, providing the family with information. This is writing special instruction, hearing, special instruction, vision is probably going to be your default in a lot of cases when you're the only person providing that special or direct instruction to the family. However, as I mentioned before, if there's a DSI on the team, you may choose family training or one of the other categories. And you really need to look at what specifically you're doing. If your role as the hearing specialist with a particular family is really focusing on teaching sign language and working on sign language, you may put sign or cued language instruction. So we have some flexibility in identifying what the service is that we're providing. Speech language pathology, transportation. Vision services include evaluation and assessment, and typically we only label vision services for evaluation and assessment or for orientation and mobility. However, it does say communication skills training, training for all environments, visual training, so that is something that the vision specialist may be listed under vision services. So going back to the IFSP, here, if it is only one person providing special instruction, in many cases you may write special instruction, hearing, okay. Or if you already have a DSI on the team, you may choose to put family training or one of the other services if that's specific to what you're doing for that family. Then on the following payment arrangement for services page, the service, again, is special instruction hearing, family training. The discipline is who you are. So the discipline is hearing specialist or vision specialist. Now, I choose to put / teacher of the deaf or teacher of the blind and visually impaired because that kind of explains to the family or to any of the providers that we are a teacher. But if you want to leave it just hearing specialist, that's okay. That's the discipline that we have listed in our team structure. I hope this creates more answers than questions. Please feel free, like I said, to share this with other team members so that there's a little bit of clarification because our titles are so not connected with the exact service that we provide. It can often be confusing. And we may have other answers or different solutions at a later time, but this is what we're recommending at this time. Thanks so much.